How nourished and healthy do you think is your body-mind system is? Aristotle, father of medicine, said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." It is a profound statement because in our present time, what I notice in my practice, or rather, what is rampant symptoms that I see in my practice as a holistic wellness practitioner, is low energy. Why is that so? Because I would say different culture have a different set of food or habits of eating, and we carry that on until we grow up. Like example, for Asian like myself, I grew up with rice 3 times a day, with vegetables to go with it, or a little bit of meat, or a little bit of fish. But the main thing is rice. In with the Italians, they use a lot more of pasta, other culture potato instead of pasta or instead of rice. So what I'm trying to say here is we grew up where our parents did the best they can to nourish us with the knowledge that they grew up with. Time has changed and we are getting more information on the intelligence of how our body works. So, what I'd like to discuss here is that our body has an innate ability within us that knows what is the best food, the kind of food that will nourish us, and how to process this food. Carbohydrates, proteins, um, uh, seeds and grains, nuts, all these have a place in nutrition. What I'd like to focus upon is the balance of having all this natural, wholesome food into our nutritional um, habit of eating. Because as I said, many, even the young ones, doesn't have the energy. The body, when you eat the right food and a lot of wholesome food, when we eat it, the body processes it. It digests it, it metabolizes it, and provide energy for the cells to function and for the organ system to function. So it is very important to understand the things that we put in our body. It is important to understand the balance. In my previous talk, I talked about the polarities of the positive and the negative charges within our body. There's also the positive and the negative charges. There is an exchange of information between cell. The cell talk to each other through this transmission of information. They transmit information and they receive information. This happen in our subconscious mind. We do not have to think about when we eat the food that we put into our mouth. We do not have to tell our body to digest it. It knows what to do. In fact, we have uh, the pharmacy inside of us because the food that we take in is the food that will nourish every cell in the body. And therefore, if the body is nourished with all the exact amount of protein, essential fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals, the body can sustain a healthy body and a healthy mind that can function efficiently. Does this make sense to you? I guess, like I said, we are all born or we inherited a habit of eating a certain food a certain way. But unfortunately, we are being challenged now to become more aware of what things support the body and how are we going to balance the things that the body needs so it can produce a good cell rather than a bad cell. Because if the body doesn't um, have the right ingredients, the raw materials to produce a good cell, we will have no energy or less energy. The better raw materials we put into our system, the better the body can produce sustainable energy that helps in the functioning of the whole body mind system. I hope uh, you learning something from this, and I will discuss more in my next series. And remember, your health matters, your dream matters, most of all, your life matters. I will see you in the next series. Bye for now.